Hello, I trust you're well. Today's exciting. Today's video is exciting because I get to tell you about the lifestyleempire.com, a very expensive domain, but an even better system, a process, a program, which I'm so excited about. I'll be honest with you, it's a passion project that I'm nervous about. I've flooded everything that I've learned into this system. 8 years of paying for business coaches, agencies. Now I'm running an amazing agency, but I want to help other people. We do an amazing job for our fitness business owners, our gym owners, our online coaches, and we'll continue to do so. We're doubling down on that. But me personally, I want to help more people. I want to help more people in different industries, still service-based, still coaches, and I want to teach them a system that I wish I had. Honestly, is like a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, all the way back to when I was sitting there burnt out as a personal trainer. So if you're an online coach, freelancer, creator, or service-based business owner who's doing okay, but tired, questioning himself, this is for you. Like I say, I'm going to be glancing to the left slightly to look at my notes so that I can remember everything because I've got a lot to cover with you. But let's get right into it. I want to talk about you. I want to talk about why you started this business. You started the business to live, to have a little more freedom, a little more income, and a hell of a lot more pride when someone says to you at dinner, out about, what is it you do? But right now, if you're anything like me over the last 5 or 6 years before I fixed it, your freedom business feels like a hamster wheel. So let me ask you this. Are you the one still replying to every WhatsApp, every Slack notification, every DM, afraid to take a day off because the business would break without you? And this is the same for holidays. You feel guilty taking a holiday. You're posting every day, you're DMing strangers, and you're watching your own clients live the life that you promised them while you're glued to your phone, eating dinner at your laptop, and feeling secretly embarrassed that you're hustling this hard for just okay money. If any of that's hitting home, then this video is for you and you're going to be excited about what I've got to show you later on. So I'm going to show you the system that we've used that has let fitness business owners up until now. It's going to help creators, it's going to help experts, mindset coaches, consultants like you build leverage income, scale up to whatever you want to go to and actually get your life back without an army of VAs from other countries, endless content hacks, or turning into a marketer for life. So this isn't another course. I just want you to know that. I don't have the following to just release a course into the wild and expect that all these other people on YouTube. I don't have the following for that, which is another reason I've made this exact thing. It's not another mastermind for you to spend thousands of pounds on or a theory dump of my brain. It's just a plug and play operating system and it's built with just scaling and freedom in mind. Just freedom. That's the biggest part about it. I appreciate I'm Scottish and saying freedom just makes you think of Braveheart, but bear with me. And you're going to see exactly how it works. I'm not going to be vague about this. I'm going to show you exactly how it works, the way I broke it down so that you can understand it and then you can make a decision from there if you want to wait later or if you just want to get a bit more information about it. This isn't me trying to get you on sales calls or anything like that. This system is the exact opposite of the playbook that people are going through right now. So let's talk about what's possible when we flip your current situation like I've just mentioned. Let's talk about current clients, for example. We've got Matt, who's an online coach for the LGBTQ plus community. He went from unpredictable up and down months to 170k in his first year, which is amazing. He's an amazing guy. And now he's finally stable, but not just stable. He's got recurring income, which is allowing him to reinvest, not just in business, but in his personal life and the future as well, which is amazing. We also have Alex, who's an online coach, stuck at 3k months, overwhelmed, anxious, scared to buy anything, scared to get a new car and take out more debt. And after joining, she's now at 12k months, works just 4 days a week, doubled her client roster, and finally ditched the can I afford this anxiety for good. And we've got Steve and Holly, both stuck in 95 jobs. They quit, went all in on coaching, hit 100k in their first year, and now they run their own gym, which is amazing. And we've got Rory, who coaches footballers, signed 25 new clients this month alone with a simple offer doc that we created for him. No sales calls at all, no sending of DMs. And then we've got Chris, my namesake, who was scraping by 10% margins, only taking 10% of the overall revenue. We plugged in his whole pathway for growth and he's jumped up to just recently 15k revenue at 30% profit, which we want to get that right up to 50-60% very soon. So pretty life-changing stuff, but you get the idea. So before I show you how this all happened, here's the real story. I've been where you are, right? I get it. And for years I worked 7 days a week, always switched on. You're sitting there at lunch on a Sunday pretending that you're enjoying yourself and you've got downtime and all you're thinking about is working your phone and plans you've got to do and things you never done during the last week. And I thought I had to. I felt guilty for even thinking about business or even thinking about boundaries. You hear people say about boundaries these days. I was just, I don't need boundaries. I'm not where I want to be yet. And I felt guilty for thinking that. I also felt guilty that I was enjoying my job. I was burnt out and tired and stuff, but I had the previous jobs that I hated, and I felt a bit guilty, like, Chris, don't say anything, you might end up back where you were. But yeah, you know, replying to messages, all sorts of hours at night, watching my clients do, like, I've got to help business owners, so they're out doing their thing, creating boundaries, while I'm not, which is kind of strange and hypocritical. But yeah, like, I always justified it as part of the job. You have to do it. I'm not where I want to be yet. It won't be like this forever. But 2, 3 years, 4 years pass and you're still there. It's a little bit of a lie you tell yourself. So everyone talked about non-negotiables and work-life balance, but none of it felt real, like, especially for business owners. So I built my own process. Like, everybody was talking about, like, oh, you know, boundaries and work-life balance, and I was like, none of this seems right to me, because I'm still not where I want to be. But really, I just had to create my own thing, and that's where the Empire design came in. And this is kind of stemmed and became the Lifestyle Empire. That was the start of it. And now I work 4 days a week. The other 3, I'm either at the beach, I'm drawing my whiteboard, creating stuff, usually about AI, or I'm kicking about Spain eating tapas. It's that simple. And beer. And my business finally fits my life. Am I when I want to be yet? No, but I'm on the path, and the fact of the matter is my diary is perfect, full of stuff that I love doing. I love waking up, having a coffee. That coffee gives me fuel to create stuff. I create the stuff and I show a community of people that stuff. They like it. We build it together, and I just rinse and repeat that, which is amazing. It's a great place to be. Took a lot of time. So here's the poison that the industry keeps peddling, that you sometimes sip on this poison, unfortunately. But work with a business coach. You know, like, I run an agency, I get it, but there's business coaches and mentorships out there that give you generic advice, and the next thing you know, you're told to cold DM 200 people a week, every week, and rinse and repeat. It's like this big one-size-fits-all approach. The next thing is to just grow your following, but nobody shows you how to turn those followers into buyers. It's just a numbers game with zero revenue. And I don't know about you, but unless you're like 21, 22, I don't particularly want to be dancing about on Instagram or TikTok content. The next thing is just like automate everything. You see a lot of systems people these days, which really just means buy tech and pay for more subscriptions and stuff, and build funnels and pages that nobody sees because you don't have the traffic. And effectively you have to use all these systems and do them yourself while you're still a one-man band trying to do everything else. The next thing is like building a big team. Like, adding more people will magically make your life easier and lighter, not heavier. The fact that you have to pay all these salaries and all these extra costs, that's going to add a lot of stress. And yeah, like, let's be real, I don't think there's a lot of individuality or stuff out there. I think it's all just, you know, everybody goes through the same process, no matter their business, no matter their values, no matter their situation, their ethics, and what they want to push. And I think that's wrong. And it's all a bit outdated. It's like running a marathon with a broken leg. It's exhausting, painful, and you get nowhere. So the real enemy of all of this is the outdated culture, or the outdated work your ass off until you're burnt out society. And trust me, I love working hard. I love working every day if I have to. I don't need to, and that's the key element I'm trying to push here. I'm not trying to sell you the 4-hour work week here. But anyway, listen, it's not your fault. You've just been following the wrong roadmap. And here's what I believe genuinely. You didn't start this business to trade your life for cash, burnt out in the name of impact for people. I've said this to my clients all the time. You are more important than your clients. Remember that. And my mission, really simple, is just to rip apart the rule book that you've been fed and give you an operating system that you should have had from day one. No more dependence on these gurus, business coaches, and no more selling your soul for another high ticket like entry or high ticket sale. I'm here to make you unfuckwithable. That's the key word here. I want you to plug in the systems I've used, press go, and finally own your own freedom. That's the movement. That's the big thing that I'm trying to create here. So you have to be on it 24/7, round the clock. You never unplug, and your phone owns you. Let's get rid of that. Everything runs through you. There are no real systems. If you take a day off, the business breaks. Let's put an end to that. Success feels quite hollow. I felt this for about a year, the guilt. You're earning, but it doesn't feel like you're winning. Every month you're putting out fires. Like, you're literally putting out fires every month, no matter what you're doing. And listen, all of that gets reversed with the Lifestyle Empire. That's how we fix it. And we fix it a few ways. I want to be clear here. So pillar 1 is identity and influence. So like Matt, he was just another coach in the LGBTQ+ community. He got in there quite early, so he got a lot of clients early on. But now there's a lot of fighting for scraps. There's a lot of people on the up trying to take his target market. And so what was once a blue ocean's getting quite bloody in there. So it's important for him to build that identity and influences, which we done. Dialed in his content, mapped out his values and his personal brand, and now his DMs are a very, very good place to be. Pillar 2, attention and acquisition. So Stephen Hawley, for example, was stuck posting daily, praying for referrals. Some months the leads just dried up. So their friends of friends weren't, coming in anymore. Their friends had run out of people to tell about the service. So then we built their paid ads machine, and that's where we have leads. I think we've got like 50 to 60 leads per week for them, which is predictable. We turn it on like a tap, and they get to choose clients now. They actually pre-qualify people, which is amazing. Pillar number 3 is systems and scale. So like Alex, like I mentioned earlier, she was a one-woman band, never a day off, income all over the shop, overwhelmed by admin, Now she's installed education hubs, group calls, DM strategies, and she's able to scale her income. She's stabilised, she's now grown and grown, 4x her income, which is amazing. And she could take a break whenever. I think she's been about 4 holidays this year already. Pillar 4, offer and ascension. So Rory, as I mentioned, he markets to footballers, and he's used to that kind of hustle and chase and always looking for the next thing, always launching short-term things for these people. We created his offer doc process, signed 25 clients in 1 month, which is amazing. No sales calls. Doesn't work for everyone, but it works for him and it works for quite a lot of people. And now his calendar's filling itself, which is amazing. Pillar number 5, second last, is empire design alignment. Like I mentioned, I'm the example here, is that I was the boundaries for other people kind of guy, working 7 days a week. I created empire design, and now my business serves my life. 4 days on, 3 days off, Spain, beach, whiteboard. You know the drill, tapas as well. And then number 6, the final pillar, was the growth pathway. So how can we create a growth pathway for you and your own unique journey in your business? This was Chris's example, 10% profit, barely paying himself, plugged into our Empire roadmap system and followed the step-by-step plan. Now he's at 15k revenue, 30% profit, climbing every month for the first time, scaling what actually feels exciting. So what do you get when you join the Lifestyle Empire? You're going to see a whole bunch of stuff around the page to see pretty much everything you need to create predictable monthly recurring revenue without burnout. So first thing is the full playbook, MRR subscription pricing that I use in my business and taught all my clients, over 150. Funnel templates, DM scripts, objection handling, retention and reactivation systems. Basically the whole exact systems behind 2 million in sales. The value of that, 497. The ad machine, so you might have seen my ads before. I'm very, very proud of them. We use a disruptive ad system that we can teach you. You're going to get a full Meta and Instagram course, ad script library. I'll go over all of my ads. I'll show you exactly how I script them and create them. The value of that, £947. The next thing is designing your business to serve your life. So business model configurator, income planning, work-life balance, task priority matrix, £97 in value. Next thing is content system, so I can't wait to show you that. Plus AI combined, SOPs, custom built AI, and a process for you just to enter some information and get 30 reels scripted, exactly how to do them, show like the whole process. So you just have to enter some information. £300 in value. A custom built AI coach trained on every FAQ in secret from our agency. So everything, we have 2 VAs who train it up, taking all the information from the agency. Every training I've ever done, 24/7 access to that, which is honestly, it's smarter than most gurus out there that you pay for. 947 in value. That's going to be a standalone product at some point, very expensive. The shortcut vault, so we show you how to go, like if you want to get to 90k a year, all the way up to 500k a year, we got the roadmap for that. Every problem that you're going to face with that after studying thousands of businesses and doing a lot of research. Brand identity, quizzes, how to find your personality brand, which is exciting. And of course a private group in there for us to celebrate and win together. £1,000 in value. How to launch and sell a digital product that gets Stripe pings daily. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know what I mean. Simple, scalable, no team needed, 347 in value. Automate your lead gen and nurture, high converting flows, sales while you sleep, £197 for that automation and lead gen system that I'm teaching you. So all of that is £4,332. You're not going to pay that. You're not going to pay anywhere near that. Right now, you pay $499. It's a one-off lifetime access, no subscriptions, no upsells, no like back-end things where I try and talk to you and get you on a call. It's just a system, upgrades for life. I'll be posting in there monthly, brand new content. You'll get it, there's no catch. And if you don't get more clarity, more leverage in a business that finally fits your life, just ask for your money back. No hoops, no drama, I'll just refund it, all good. So here's what to do. Your next steps, click the button and the link below, enter your details, get instant access to everything. I'll reach out to welcome you. Any questions about your business, you ask me directly, no one else. First come, first served. This is, we're only doing 25 people in our first cohort, first intake. So if you're ready to grab freedom, build your business around you finally, get access to all this stuff, stop being the product, start owning your own system. That's it, click it, and I'll see you on the inside.